Good day, everyone. Today I will share to you my assigned species of bird. First is the Japanese night heron or Grisachus kuisagi. For the taxonomic classification, it belongs to the order Pelicaniformes and family Ardidae. Morphological description: it has a compact body with a short neck and legs, and it features a cryptic plumage with a mix of brown, black, and white feathers, providing effective camouflage in its sparse habitat. Adults have distinctive red eyes and a yellowish bill with a wingspan of up to 70 to 80 cm and a length of 40 to 45 cm. The plumage of juveniles is duller and lacks the distinctive colors of adults. For the ecological status, it is endangered because it has a very small population with an estimate of 1,000 to 1,700 birds. For the distribution, it could be found in Ryukyu Islands, Taiwan, southern China, Philippines, and Moluccas. It migrates to Japan at the beginning of April, and its breeding has been confirmed only in Japan. Japanese night herons breed up to 1,000 meter in the forests of Honshu, Shikoku, and Kyushu, which are the main islands of Japan. It has a mimicking behavior of hiding itself by straightening its neck and pretending to be a tree branch when it feels threatened. During the breeding season, the bird cries out its boo-boo sound, and they do not gather to nest, with each pair nesting independently. Habitat and economic use. It prefers dense, damp forests in both its breeding and winter ranges. They help regulate population control, and as a species that inhabits dense, damp lowland and foothill forests near water, the Japanese night heron contributes to the biodiversity of ecosystem. Conservation status is listed as endangered. Next is the Chinese egret or Egretta eulopotes. Taxonomic classification: Order Siconiformes and family Ardidae. Morphological description: it is a medium-sized bird of 55 to 66 cm in length, wingspan of 85 to 95 cm, weight of 370 to 570 grams, and plumage white overall. It has a slender bill, slightly curved and black in color, and when they are in breeding season, it is reddish. They have a long and dark legs adapted for wading through shallow coastal waters. Ecological status: it is classified as near threatened by the IUCN due to habitat loss and degradation, as well as disturbances at its breeding sites. Climate change also poses a potential threat. For the distribution, they breed in northeastern Asia, including Russia, China, North Korea, and South Korea. During winter, they migrate south to Southeast Asia, including countries like Vietnam, Cambodia, Thailand, and Myanmar. For the behavior, they are particularly vocal during breeding season as they go about establishing territories, courting, forming pairs, and maintaining pair bonds. It eats fish, crustaceans, and other small aquatic creatures using its long bill to catch prey. For the habitat, Chinese egrets inhabit coastal areas including mudflats, tidal creeks, mangroves, and shallow coastal waters. They are migratory, breeding in northeastern Asia and wintering in Southeast Asia. For the conservation status, it is listed in the IUCN as near threatened. Next is spot-billed pelican or Pelicanus philippinensis. For the taxonomic classification, it belongs to the order Pelicaniformes and family Pelicanidae. Morphological description: it has a large bulky body with a long broad bill featuring a distinctive yellowish spot. Adults have gray plumage with white on the lower neck and breast, and brownish wash on the hind neck and upper back. During breeding seasons, adults develop a pale yellow wash on the face and neck. They have a distinctive pouch under their bill, which they use for catching and holding fish while feeding. Ecological status: it is classified as vulnerable on the IUCN Red List due to habitat loss, disturbances, and hunting pressure. Distribution: their range extends across parts of Asia including India, Sri Lanka, Southeast Asia, and Indonesia. For the behavior and ecology, spot-billed pelicans are typically found in large flocks, especially during the breeding season when they gather in colonies. They are primarily piscivorous, feeding on fish by plunge diving from the air or swimming on the water surface. For habitat and economic use, they inhabit various wetland habitats, including lakes, rivers, marshes, and estuaries, where they can find an abundance of fish to feed on. Spot-billed pelicans contribute to ecotourism, attracting bird watchers and nature enthusiasts to areas where they are found. Conservation status is vulnerable. Last is Dalmatian pelican or Pelicanus crispus. For the taxonomic classification, it belongs to the order Pelicaniformes and family Pelicanidae. Morphological description. They have a large, heavy body with white plumage, except for the black primary and secondary flight feathers. Adults have orange-red patch under their long bill, particularly prominent during the breeding season. Wingspan is 3.5 meters, which makes them one of the largest flying birds in the world. They have strong web feet adapted for swimming and diving. Ecological status is classified as vulnerable by IUCN Red List due to habitat loss, disturbances, and hunting pressure. For the distribution, their range extends across parts of Europe and Asia, with breeding populations in countries such as Greece, Romania, Russia, and Kazakhstan. Behavior. Dalmatian pelicans are social birds, often found in large colonies, particularly during the breeding season. They are primarily piscivorous, feeding on a variety of fish by plunge diving from the air or swimming on the water surface. For the habitat, they inhabit various wetland habitats, including lakes, rivers, deltas, and coastal areas, where they can find an abundance of fish to feed on, and suitable nesting sites. For the conservation status, it is vulnerable. That would be all. Thank you.